Senator Chuck Schumer now facing a backlash from Dems extremely unhappy with him, I guess, because he caved on DACA. And today the minority leader says he's yanked the offer he made to President Trump to fund the border wall.
President Trump's inability to negotiate with Congress is what caused the three-day government shutdown from which we've just emerged. It's causing the fact that we're not making more progress on these issues. We're going to have to start on a new basis, and the wall offer is off the table.
Well, I guess what you're looking at is not only a guy who folded when Trump put on the pressure, but now he's crying and taking away his football. Amazing. Amazing. This is the leader of the Dems. No wonder they screw everything they touch up. President Trump today dismissed the fake reports, by the way, about tensions with his chief of staff, John Kelly. The president tweeted this: "Thank you to General John Kelly, who's doing a fantastic job, and all of the staff and others in the White House for a job well done. Long hours and fake reporting makes your job more difficult, but it's always great to win, and few have won more than us." I can't think of anybody who's won as much of them, and I'm talking to a man who's a winner himself. Joining us is Ed Rollins, Senior Presidential Fellow at Hofstra University, Chairman of the Great America PAC Box Business Contributor, and he does a few other things in between. Great to have you here.
Thank you, sir.
Well, let's start with talking with Josh Blackman, one of the country's leading constitutional scholars. Why does the president have to put up with a naked aggression, the subversion of these ignorant, treasonous, fill in the noun you want?
He doesn't. And basically everybody at the hierarchy of the Justice Department and the FBI worked for him. He can fire any one of them. He fired Comey. Whether it was the right decision or not is irrelevant. He made the decision and he did it. At the end of the day here, if he thinks that they basically aren't serving the American public, and I don't think they are, then he needs to clean it out. He needs to
Can you believe?
He needs to order Sessions to clean it out.
Sessions, he withdraws like a mole in the,
Maybe he needs
at dawn.
Maybe he needs to go back to Alabama. I mean, I like Jeff Sessions when he was senator. I've said that many times, but he's not functioning.
Okay, so we got a great relationship, you and I, with Jeff Sessions. The truth is he isn't doing a...
No, he's not.
He's doing almost nothing.
No, he's not. And Mueller is operating in the... What most people don't understand is Mueller is functioning with the authority of the Attorney General and the Justice Department because Sessions didn't do that. And so the whole premise of bringing the president...
So you're the constitutional scholar. Let's get to it. The president needs some counsel here. I know he's got tons of it. You've gone through so much over the course of 40 years.
The counsel is there's no charge for him to testify before Mueller. It's all rumors, it's all innuendos, but no one has made a charge. And there's not a single thing that he has done in office that basically deserves him to go up. There's a separation of powers. There's an executive branch, there's a judicial branch, and this isn't even the judicial branch. This is the Justice Department. That's his branch. That's the executive branch.
It's a corrupt Justice Department.
Well, it certainly looks that way.
I'm going to say it's point blank.
No, it certainly looks that way every single day. When you look at
Christopher Wray, not even so much as say, "Excuse me, we failed in our basic job of the public trust, which is to preserve evidence." They couldn't even do that, but, the fact that they were going to be the target raises some questions, doesn't it?
Well, it certainly does.
If this isn't corruption, what in the hell would it look like?
Well, the idea that 5 months of emails are missing is absurd, and I hope that they're going to go pursue that and find them, because obviously there was a pattern.
I hope somebody, you said pursue it. I hope they'll catch it. I'm so sick of hearing about a Justice Department investigation or an FBI investigation. They don't go anywhere. I don't know what the FBI does any longer. They file reports that nobody hears about. They're not working in law enforcement because they're working on the war on terror. Who are they and what are they doing, and why hasn't one single special agent, one attorney from the FBI had the guts, as far as I know, publicly, not a single person has stepped forward to say, look at what is happening at the top of our storied institution? Not one.
Well, I agree with that, and I'm sure there's a lot of them hanging their heads and very ashamed of the leadership of their organization.
Well, they ought to be ashamed of themselves now. This has reached a point of critical national importance. Don't you agree?
Totally. And I think the reality here is we're going to find what's going on real quick here. And I think when it does, you need a clean house. You need to put new people in there. There's nobody that has a job in the executive branch except the president. He's the only one who got votes. He can pick any team he wants, and he needs to do that.
And he also he needs some help.
He needs and he needs to make sure the people that are there, that are his appointees, are serving his agenda, which is the country's agenda.
Well, I want to see General John Kelly stand up like the four-star general he is. I don't want him pandering to a Hispanic caucus or any other group or individual. I want him to defend this president and assert the interest of this president and the White House, period.
Well,
he should be the strongest and most successful ally within that White House.
I think he will be. I hope he will be.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you.
It's kind of nice that
Yes, absolutely.
the president and his chief of staff are getting along.
The president can do, if he can go through chiefs of staff too, and I worked for Ronald Reagan. We went through 6 of them.
I think he's got a good one.
I think he has a good one too, and I think the bottom line...
If the guy will just learn how to refer to the president and not insult him behind his back, or I would prefer, General, that you not do it in front of him either. Anyway, my entreaty. Ed Rollins, thanks for being with us.
And just as he should do, yes, sir. That's what it is.
It's yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Well,
that's
you
what I
would
say to
think
you.
that a four-star, as many salutes as he's
yes,
taken.
Sir. Yes, sir. Your
in
show.
return.
Thank you.
We're coming right back. Now I'm starting to think I better salute Ed here. Much more straight ahead. Stay with us.